Hi guys, Ashley here again. So this is mainly towards the Guyana police force. My name is Ashley, and this is an issue that I'll be addressing because this morning my dad and my younger brother, he's 15 years old, were in a minor accident, and apparently the police officers had nothing else to say or do than tell my father that he was wrong. So story time, I guess. This morning around 7:38, my dad was taking my little brother on a bicycle, taking him to catch a bus to go to school. This happened at Second Bridge in Diamond. Those of you that know Diamond know that there is a street before you go over the bridge. By the Chinese, there's a street, and then the bridge, and then the main road. Alright, so right by Second Bridge, right by the Chinese, my dad was riding a bicycle, crossing over the street to go onto the bridge to go over to the main road for my brother to catch a bus. So whilst going over the street, he was already halfway across the street on the other end, and the busman turned off the bridge and turned right and hit them. They fell down. My brother got hit very hard. They went to the hospital, they checked him, make sure he was fine. My dad just had a couple bruises on his back and on his leg, so he was fine, but my brother was the main concern because he's a school child and he's young. And you know, children being hurt, anything could happen at any point in time. So they took him to the hospital, make sure he was fine and everything. After the hospital, going to the station, as soon as we got to the station, the policeman, mind you, I tell you, the policeman did not even wait for my dad to speak. He already told my dad, assumed that he was wrong. There was he didn't listen to my dad's side of the story at the time. He already said, you were wrong. They did not look at the damages on the bus. They did not look at the damages on my dad's bike. The child was fine. So apparently that was it, and my father was wrong. Mind you, as a police officer, at the scene of the accident, you're supposed to go back to the scene of the accident, check the bus, check the bike, and everything, right? But bro didn't do that. These officers did not do that. And mind you, as soon as he walked into the yard and he spoke to them, they told him he was wrong. So as a Guyanese citizen, right? As a Guyanese, what does that tell you about the Guyana police force? Because to me, it means they were paid off. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to go to see it. They said they have footage. They would not show it.